go. Finally a nice little bassy. What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Well, we're out here doing some freshwater. The mornings are getting cooler. We like that. It's a good time of year to start fishing. That fall fishing is starting here in the Carolinas. It's starting to get a little bit cooler. Not as cool as up north, but it's getting cooler, which we like. So let's go get some fish today. So we did start off with a little bit of top water this morning. We ran the crankbait, nothing on that. So right now we are fishing the Cinco, wacky rigged. We got the Texas rig tied on, as always, with the private from Tactical Fishing Co. But we are gonna probably change over to a spinner bait too at one point here and try to grab something on the spinner today or the chatter as well. But we're just fishing a little bit of a cove right now, seeing if there's any fish back here along the banks with some soft plastics. Water temperature right now is 80 degrees, so it's finally dropped good almost 9 degrees since the last time I've been freshwater fishing, so that's good. Patterns should start changing here. I was hoping to find something on the crank or the top this morning, and nothing yet, which I was actually surprised. But it's early, guys. We got out here, we've been out here for about 45 minutes. I just thought I would get something a little active this morning on top water, but we did the popper this morning instead of the buzz bait or the whopper plopper, just to be a little bit more subtle. And I was really surprised I didn't get nothing, but that's okay. Any day on the water is good. I think the bite may be a little bit of a later bite today, which I'm really surprised. But it's another beautiful day out here, guys. It's nice to be back on freshwater for a change. We are going to do one saltwater trip off camera next weekend, weather permitting, with me and my little guy. But we're going to roll out with no cameras and just have a trip between me and him. We'll hit Merle's for that, because we also got family coming down, so it's like kill two birds with one stone. He's excited to go fishing, so I'm hoping the weather holds out. Right now, I mean, it's a week away. We know weather changes so much, especially down the south here. I don't know, kind of a quiet start this morning, kind of a quiet start. One thing I do want to bring up during this trip out here with you guys is most of you who've been following along and watch all my videos or whatever know that I got issues with skin cancer. So I've been shaving my head since I've been in 8th grade, so I've never really had protection on top of my head. And as a young buck running around, I was never a big hat person, so the top of my head got a lot of damage through the years. Well, it caught up with me, which we all know. I've been dealing with it now, I don't know, maybe probably 10 plus years. I've been going to the dermatologist since my wife's been making me go. And this last trip out, she's been giving me some kind of cream to use, and it's just not working. So I just did a 10-day chemo treatment, which has been painful. And she says that I'm gonna have to probably do it twice a year. I used to only maybe do it like once every other year, but now she says that I'm probably gonna have to do it twice a year. So it's not enjoyable. It could be worse, but I'm just letting you guys know, especially guys with no hair or younger kids that may be watching this video, you got to keep yourself covered, especially when you spend long days out in the water. We have no protection on a kayak, and we really never had protection on a boat that much. Now you have a big T-top and you're under it a lot. So you just got to keep yourself covered from the sun. I would imagine the sun's worse than what it used to be as far as UV rays. So just keep yourself covered so you don't have to go through what I go through. And it's just a constant battle of chemo, cutting, freezing, chemo, cutting, freezing, and it's just a constant revolving battle. And it's not enjoyable. So just keep yourself covered, guys. Use sunblock, use buffs, wear hats, wear full brim hats, because the top of my ears always get damage. And I have a problem there too as well, but I usually run my buffs over the top of my ears. I'm not a big fan of the full brim hats. I don't know. I have to get some more. Maybe I get some custom RJM ones made, but yeah, just keep yourself covered, guys. Huh. Look at that. As soon as that bait hit the water, that's funny. Dude, my chatterbait literally hit the water, and I don't know how it just hit the water and this bass just grabbed it. That is funny. That is funny. How did I hook you? I mean, it just touched the water and that was it. That's crazy. I mean, I've had that happen on topwater, but never on a chatterbait. All right, guys, small little bass there. That was unexpected. As soon as it hit the water, he must have been right at the top between those branches over there. That is funny. Hey, it's our first fish right there, unexpectedly caught like that on the chatterbait, which I'm using the black and blue color right now because the water, we had a lot of rain last night and the water's really stained this morning. So I'm like, let me try a darker color. Now it's all wrapped up somehow too. Yeah, like when I was reeling that in, I thought I just had like some leaves caught on it. That was funny because there was like no fight, and the problem was the hook got the bottom and the top of his mouth, so it kind of kept his mouth shut. So I kind of just dragged them in. That is funny. I get my thing unstuck here, and there's a gigantic beehive in that tree. We are out of here. We're gonna snap this one off, or just bring the whole branch with us because I do not want to get stung today. Man, we'll just snap that bitch off. One thing you gotta watch is always beehives down here. You know, as the water cools down, you get into that fall pattern around the country. Fish are starting to chase after a lot more bait, getting ready for winter, fattening up, going more shallow, being more active, getting ready for that cold weather. So they're gonna be chasing bait balls. So if you can find on your fish finder bait balls, just cast in the crankbait, lipless, spinnerbait, chatterbait, something in those bait balls, and you should be able to catch a couple fish off that. And that's how we're gonna be fishing. A lot more active, trying to cover a lot more water. As much as you know I love soft plastics, but gotta cover that water and just do a lot of cast. You know, I still fish my soft plastics, of course, because it's always like a no-brainer, but you gotta look for those bait balls, guys. Gotta look for those bait balls. Look for that surface activities, fish chasing bait. Unfortunately, right now, I'm falling back on the stick bait because it's been extremely quiet. It's a bowfin, guys. It's a bowfin. Yeah, we got a bowfin. Adios. But yeah, not much action on any of the faster moving baits. So we are using the stick bait, using the Swagger stick from Tactical Fishing Co. Did a video on these baits not too long ago here, a couple weeks ago. They produce fish and things are tough. There we go. Finally a nice little bassy. Finally a nice little bassy. Come here, Mr. Bassy. Hey, Mr. Bassy. Here. Huh. Sorry. Didn't mean to do that, Mr. Bassy. Alright, guys. Man, I feel like I'm rusty. Can't hold a fish right. Alright, guys. Not too shabby. Alright, guys. This place used to be an awesome fishery. I used to be able to run around with a stick bait and catch 15, 20 fish. Even if there were dinks, I was catching fish, and I used to complain about catching small fish. I can't even catch small fish here, so this fishery has definitely changed. I'm not a scientist, but something's definitely wrong that I can go around for 4 hours with a stick bait and catch one fish, or one bass, and one bowfin. It's not what it used to be. It's kind of sad, actually, because this place used to be an awesome fishery, and I used to have a blast here. Anymore, it's a joke. I mean, it's just no fish whatsoever. So I don't know what the deal is. I used to run around here when the water temperature was 80 degrees with a lipless and a crankbait, and boom, boom, boom. So it's definitely changed, guys, unfortunately. So I won't be coming back here for quite some time. I'm just going to start making those drives. Much as I'm tired in the morning and tired on the weekends and just don't want to drive, I'm going to have to be able to catch fish and have more fun and produce better videos for you guys. So that's it. Appreciate you guys stopping by. I hope you guys maybe learned something today or had fun or enjoyed watching this video. But we got to go to bigger bodies of water. So that's where we'll be the rest of these for 2025 for sure. So as always, be safe on the water. I'll catch you on the water or see you from Rice Acres. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I appreciate it.